going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome back to GraveyardKeeper. Before we get started today, I just want to say a huge thank you. I feel like it wasn't long ago. Why am I going outside? Since I was down here saying thank you guys for 400 subscribers and all the new influx of subs from the GraveyardKeeper update and all that. And since then, we've hit 500 subscribers, which is a huge, I don't know, that's exciting for me. I want to do something special. I don't know what that something special is, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But without further ado, let's jump into some GraveyardKeeper stuff. You'll notice things are a little bit different down here, and that I have four bodies prepped. One of these, and I've been proven wrong, that guy's not the greatest, but that's fine. This guy came out with 9 white skulls, just by default. Well, not by default, I had to do some work on him, but I found that you can have, look at that, a heart that adds 3 white skulls and removes 2 red. Which is super awesome. And that also means that you can, and this is something I kind of realized, I'm sure a lot of people already knew this, but I didn't. Your skull and your skin both remove a red skull. So you can have a brain right here that has +2 white and +2 red, and those red will get negated by the skin and the skull. So you can always at least have 1 or at least 2 red skulls on your important parts, your intestines, your heart, and your brain. So we can technically, and yeah, we do. We have 4 red skulls being added, 2 from our intestines and 2 from our brain. But then we have 2 being removed by the heart and 1 by the brain, 1 or by the skull and 1 by the skin. That's a lot of words, but basically that's a 9 white skull body, which is exciting. And today we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I brought down a bunch of zombie juice. I've got the faith I need. We're gonna just start resurrecting zombies, and it's gonna be beautiful. And I want to take them and put them where I need them. Because over the past few episodes, it's been made apparent by all the people commenting on episodes and whatnot that my zombie situation is not where it should be. And I'm gonna try to fix that today. Apparently you can put a zombie here, which I didn't even know was a thing, but you totally can, and then have them craft. And this is something I'm gonna go through and do. It's gonna make so many of you happy. Don't worry. So what we're creating currently are onions, lentils, and pumpkins. They're still working on stuff right now. So if we click on that, and that, those are, that's 1 box of vegetables using onions, using lentils, and using pumpkins. And then if we make them infinite, then anytime we get enough nails, flitch, and the crop in question, they'll just start making it, which is awesome. And eventually I'm gonna have gold quality stuff, and so I should probably do that as well, just for whenever I do start getting them. I won't even have to think about it. So now we can just sell our veggies like crazy. It's awesome. So we can't do anything right now, but we can also do that to these guys, right? Keep making those lentils. Keep making those pumpkins. This is such a cool realization. I forget who commented on this, but it's been a couple people over a couple episodes that I can do this, which is awesome. And then I still need to make quality fertilizer too to upgrade all of my zombie gardens down here, as well as my vineyard up top, or in my vineyard. Go figure. And I need, what is it, flavor enhancer, I think, in order to do that. So it's still a little ways off. But look, as soon as this guy finishes it, hopefully this works well, timing-wise. He finishes, and boom, he starts. And then if we can get downstairs in time. So he's working on that. He's creating it. This is so cool. He's working on the boxes. He's still making the crates. They're looking all good. Oh, and look at that. It dropped down, and boom, it's on its way to be sold. That's totally how this whole process is intended to work. I've just never really done it. So that's exciting. That's very, very exciting. Okay. We're gonna do, that's awesome. And wait, did he just transport? No, we only had 1 missing one. Just kidding. I was like, wait, did he just move 4 at a time? How did that work? Anyway, I want to build another pallet down here. And in order to do that, I think we need to run another marketing campaign, which is 10 flyers. So I'm going to make up some flyers, but I'm also going to be doing a lot of other things today. Mostly zombie-related stuff and improving efficiency. So now we have our garden to market, or farm to market, I guess you could call it, setup kind of working. I need 2 more zombies for down here, and I also if you'll notice, I have 77 blue points. That means I can do some things. It's not at all zombie related, but I can learn to create booze using an alcohol distiller, which I have yet to do. And then I can do the follow-up, blending. Alcohol is better quality when I make it. I don't know if I need this, but I don't care, because I've got another 2 zombies making books constantly, so I'm constantly getting blue points, or at least passively. Let's go ahead and see what it takes to make these, though. Like I mentioned, I'm going to end up reworking this whole area just to make it work better with these new additions we got with the Stranger Sins DLC. Oh, are you kidding? It's only this tiny little Man, and it's not even a good size. What is with this? I was envisioning putting our little wine barrels over here, but these are what, 4x4? And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 6? 7 by 7? 7 by 6. Nothing ever fits, and it's so sad. Anyway, I want to make an alcohol distiller, so let me go grab 20 stone, 8 complex iron parts, and 12 flitch, and I'll be right back, and we will start working on our alcohol setup next, which is going to involve some more zombies and just awesomeness. So be right back. Alright, I'm back, and just so you guys can see, I want to do a little experiment here. So this body right here has 8 white skulls and 2 red. I want to resurrect this zombie and see what efficiency it's going to have. And then we've got other bodies down here that have just the 8 white. I had a little discussion with someone via the comments of, I believe it was a couple episodes back, and they basically said the red skulls essentially negate the white skulls, which is just how it works with graveyard quality, or like when you're putting them in your graveyard. But I want to see the efficiency difference. So we're making a lot more grapes than we are hops, I think, right now. So we'll have this guy craft. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. So let's just queue up. Hold on, can I remove this entirely? I don't know. I kind of want it in order. Yeah, that's going to bother me. I want it in bronze, silver, then gold. Bronze, silver, gold, and then infinite, infinite, and infinite. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so now we'll have stuff brought down, and as soon as he's good to go, we can start with that. Wait, did I even check his efficiency? 20% efficiency with 8 white skulls and 2 red? I don't think the red are going to matter. I think that's just... It's only reading the 8 white skulls, which is crazy. Anyway, we have the materials for our alcohol distiller. Oh, and it's looking like it fits perfectly over here. Do I do it over here? I think I do it over here. It doesn't fit perfectly anywhere else. I mean, yeah, it could go down here, but that's so low. And... Or we could do it right there and have the chests remain where they're at. Or right there and then put the chests above it like I have them now. That's actually not terrible. We'll do that for now. And once I see what all I need for this process to work seamlessly, which is the goal. I don't know if I'll get it there, but that's the goal. Then maybe I'll do some rearranging, because I can still access all this stuff. It's not the most convenient thing in the world, but it's storage that's accessible. So, okay, and now we can make booze. Oh my gosh. Apple ferment and berry ferment finally have a use. Oh wait, we can make it out of anything. Red wine of different qualities, or not anything, but, and then berry ferment and apple ferment, all to make booze. This requires fuel though. That's so cool. I'm gonna go grab some coal and we're gonna get this process going. Okay, I'm hoping this is totally overkill. I have 200 pieces of coal, which I don't, can I just, man, I shift clicked that, which is not what I meant to do. 3,200 fuel. I think that'll last us a while. And currently, this isn't a process that can be automated, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure, actually, is that able to be done from here? No, this is just the mugs of beer, which, again, because my OCD, we're gonna do that. I don't know why, I just have to have it like that. That means we also need to start stocking a bunch of water down here and then get a bunch of wheat down here as well. Because currently, that's our limiting factors. We could be making a ton of beer. Of bronze quality, but still. Okay, and then for this, we just queue up... Oh, we can't do infinity here because no one's processing it. It's us doing it. But 16 booze. And this will, I think, actually check off a quest that we need to be doing. Jerry, I think it's Jerry. No. Who is it? Yorick, put beer... Oh, wait, beer on the pallets. We still haven't technically done beer. So I'm gonna go grab another zombie. I'm gonna grab one that's got the 8 white skulls and no red, and then we'll compare him to the zombie we put on our winemaking station with 8 white and 2 red, and see if there's any difference, which I don't honestly think there's going to be, but we'll find out in just a sec. All right, and this guy's efficiency is also 20%, so it's literally just the white skulls that matter. That's kind of good to know. So I could throw in the crappiest things as long as it's adding white skulls. That's all that matters. This still bothers me. That you can hide behind the trim on the floor. That needs to be fixed. Or, I doubt it will, but it'd be awesome if it got fixed. Okay, so now we've got this lovely setup that if any hops or anything come down from the vineyard, they'll just get processed and taken over. I'm gonna probably cut away and just restock a bunch of wheat and water at some point during this episode just so we can have that going. But all this is coming from the vineyard, correct? So we need to make sure that's set up as well to get things nice and fancy. And then as soon as we have... Wait, as soon as I put this booze in those chests down there, or trunks, it should start getting carried over to the tavern. Okay, and eventually... I don't see why we wouldn't have this completely filled out with zombies. However, 1 is more than enough because as we... Dang it. As we kind of just got a glimpse of there, my seed situation is not amazing. I mean, we don't have a ton of seeds, so I should probably continue buying those, but I'm also hopeful that upgrading this to the next quality helps. I don't know if it does or not, but... Alright, let's remove that, and then we'll add our grapes. And then the hops. And now we can make these... I should have waited till he finished that. That just wasted something. Okay, so now he's working continually on everything. Eventually, I think, once I've got this all sorted out and, you know, I've got more than just the one, we can assign kind of... Our hops will be on the top and our grapes will be on the bottom, or... vertical, it doesn't matter, but basically divide up the duties. So everyone's 20% efficient right now. That's actually pretty good. Eventually, I think the max you can get is 12 white skulls. I think you can get more than that, but I think 12 was the most that has an effect. I don't know, don't quote me on that. I've never actually made a 12 skull body, or a 12 white skull body. But, okay, so that takes care of our vineyard process currently. This guy's gonna continue making things forever as long as we have the seeds. We'll just have to keep replenishing seeds, I think, every so often. I should honestly be buying them probably on a daily basis, but I just don't ever work that into my daily routine. And then the only downside of doing this whole infinity thing is it's always gonna show a little symbol of what they're trying to make, even if they're not making anything. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, and it's something I'll just have to get used to, but I don't know. And then eventually, we could probably remove these 6 compost things, put 3 more zombie graveyards in here, and then do the compost down the left-hand side, which I think is the way to go. That seems like it'd be super nice. But okay, let's make sure I didn't miss any steps with this. So our vineyard zombie grows the crops, and then they get put in that trunk momentarily. Then that porter zombie will run them down. He'll actually bring them around here into our house, go down into the basement, and drop them off in one of these chests. And actually, if I put booze in here, that should start this process. Yes, it does, because he's set to take literally everything. That's cool. But then these guys are just sitting there doing nothing. So I'm actually going to go put this guy to work real quick. I'm just going to grab pretty much all of our wheat and water. Not water. I'll have to make a bunch of water, or pump out a bunch of water, I guess. But let me go ahead and do that so we've got some beer flowing in, and maybe that'll update Yorick's quest and prompt something new. Okay, so I grabbed a bunch of wheat and water, and I had a realization, which a lot of you probably already know, but it's new for me. I thought the water pump was just an indefinite, you can just spam, click, take, and just grab a bunch instead of having to fish out a bucket from the well. That's not how it works. It slowly populates with water. I don't know how often, but there's actually an inventory for the water pump, and this was all that was in there. And I grabbed everything, and that's it. So we'll have to wait for it to re-pump water. So you can actually only rely on this so much. If I need more water than it can produce, I have to resort back to the fishing buckets out, which I've never had to do since making the pump, but I might have to at some point. Also, now that this stuff gets automatically transported, I don't really care where it goes. I can just throw it in a chest and it'll end up where it needs to go eventually. So that's kind of nice. On that note, though, let's add... Oh, yes, perfect. All of our wheat and water, and that should now allow this guy to start brewing, which is beautiful. Look at that. He's going to be so busy for so long making poor quality mugs of beer. Ooh. You know what? You know how my OCD was saying I wanted to do these in order? I probably eventually will want to actually flip this order because I believe tasks are processed from top to bottom. So right now, if I have poor quality hops and I really want to make my gold ones, he's not going to start on these gold quality hops until I'm done with my first item in the queue, which is bronze. And then it'll go to silver, which we have nothing of, and then it'll go to gold and make those. So he's going to be making bronze for quite a while before we get to our gold, which for now I'm fine with, but eventually I won't be so fine with. Because, yeah, I need to redo some storage here. This needs some work. Okay, let's go over to the tavern real quick, check out how things are going there, and then I think we'll grab... Oh, hold on. Before we do that, didn't I say we were going to make some flyers? Ooh, and then if I make some additional flyers, I think I needed 10 for the palette, and I think I needed another 10, I didn't actually write this down, for the comedy night. So maybe we could do that. That'd be awesome. Flyers. Oh yeah, you can't do multiples of these because it requires... Ooh, we get blue points. Because it requires pen and ink, which we can create from where again? Right here, I believe? Yeah, pen and ink. We need 3 feathers and ink. I can make the ink, no problem. That actually uses some water, which... Wait, I have water on me still? Oh, no, it's pulling it from... one of the alchemy racks. Cool. And then I need more feathers, which means I have to go back into town first, and then we'll come back... Oh, it's going to be a process. I need to go buy some feathers, which I get from... the chicken vendor, I think? Which is, like, right here. I just purchased them from the little basket. Uh-huh. We'll buy all those. Cool. Okay. What the heck was that? Why'd she leave and go right back in? That's bizarre. Anyway, I'm going to go back and finish making those flyers, and then we can proceed. Okie dokie. I've got everything I need, or at least I think I do. It was 10... Hold on. I'm going... Okay. I take it all back. I'm not quite there yet. So I brought 10 flyers for the comedy skit, or comedy night, whatever we're doing. But I also brought another 10 for our barn, which I totally forgot to do. So... Oh, and we should have made some money from yesterday, right? Yesterday was Horn Day, so the merchant was here, and we should have some money waiting. Uh-huh. 1 gold and 29 silver. That's amazing. That's so cool. Oh, and even if we only have 4 here, they won't start, our porter won't start bringing them over until there's a vacancy here, right? So we can just have them backlogged. So on the day that they get sold, depending on what time of day they get sold, if it's a one-time thing or if they just get sold throughout the day on Horn Day, I haven't looked into that too much. But if that's the case, then they can just get replenished throughout the day and we'll sell them all in one day, which might be what just happened. I'm not sure, but anyway, we can do a marketing campaign that gives us one fame, and then we can build another pallet. So I really should just flush this out with a bunch of flyers, and then a bunch of flits should build all the pallets we can. That's something I should probably do soon, but it's not something I'm going to do today because I didn't bring the flitch. Nor do I want to use the remaining 10 flyers on that because we're going to do a comedy night instead. That sounds awesome. But before we do that, I'm pretty sure Dig is our next artifact guy. And I say that as he goes inside. He was out here when we were here earlier, but now he's not. So, maybe we will do our comedy night. Because we can. Yes, we can. We have the two reputation points now. Sweet. I just want to check down here real quick. Oh man, our stocks are low. I'm glad we did what we did today. It's going to take some time to build up a stash of alcohol. It's going to take a long time to do that actually, but okay, enough talk. Let's do the comedy night thing. I'm pretty sure we can. Yes, comedy stand-up. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for this.
My wife divorced me because I stink of fish, but am I really to blame? Fish wash themselves 24 hours a day, and they still stink of fish.
Oh my gosh, we have a drum set, guys.
All my fishing excursions are successful. Successful for the fish.
How was that? These are terrible jokes.
Once, I caught a 3-meter catfish, but I had to let it go. No one would have believed it anyway.
Oh my gosh, these jokes are terrible.
It was epic, man. Look, they're waiting for my autograph. Here, take Miller's invitation. Haha, your shows are much better than the ones in the town.
Wow, that was so lame. I had such high hopes. Oh, crap. And that's technically an event. I just got an achievement called Open Mic. Can we do that again? We can. I'm gonna guess we'll be getting one more that'll use 3 reputation stars. That's awesome. I should have stocked the bartender with food and stuff. I should also look into different food items and see what's going to be the best as far as the easiest thing to make in bulk. But Dig, we need to do our artifact for today's episode, so.
Ding dong, bang bang bong, Dig am I?
About the priest medallion. Dig, where's your priest medallion?
I hid it away from time. Time that spoils all and makes everything older.
Dig, I can offer you good money for that medallion.
Money isn't tasty, cakes are tasty, but time spoils them too. Hey, I need booze. I'll submerge my cakes in it, and that will keep them forever.
Who can find me some booze? Snake? Or I could try to make it myself. Wow, how fitting. Make some booze. Give him some booze. We can totally do that. Do I have my laziness up yet? I do. Awesome. And yes, I refer to it as my laziness. What is this? Invitation to comedy show. We need to give that to the Miller. That's perfect, because then we can walk back, give that to him on the way. Give me this. Bring the booze to Dig. That was so easy. And the timing was perfect. We learned that this episode, and we needed it this episode. Es perfecto. And now I have a reason to start harvesting my apples and grapes. Or berries, not grapes. Because it turns it into booze. Of which we will need a lot of to make money. Because money's awesome. And speaking of money, I'm chipping away at that 13 gold. I believe I have like 6. Wow. I've made over 2 gold in today's episode. That's nuts. I have 8 gold now, which is not a lot. But for me, it's a ton because I need 13 and then I'll be broke again. But I need that for the aristocrat status. And then once we have that, we can do so many more things, I think. I'm not sure. I get so tired without any work to do. Well, here's your invitation, bud. Oh, amazing. You did it. Yeah, here's your invitation. And good luck in the town competition. You know what? I changed my mind. The town's competitions are always so boring. The prizes go to the highest bidder. So I don't need this invitation anymore. Wow, this game. Someone proofread it, please. Well, that's different. Anything else? Allow me to take part in your local comedy shows. They're great, and the luck picks are yours. Well, you'd be welcome. Are you kidding? Oh wait, he gave us the lockpicks? Okay. Sweet. So that's the first one. I'm glad I didn't do the dig thing then, right? Because that's the first... This is working out so well in my favor. I almost did the whole dig thing. Had I not stopped at the Miller just now, we would have done those in the wrong order. It was Miller, dig, and then I believe Kresvold was the next kind of set of 3 artifacts. And I don't know if that's the order they have to be acquired in, or the order you have to put them into the machine in. So we'll actually hold off on the booze for dig until next episode, just to be safe. Let's go put these ancient lockpicks, which I believe is an artifact item, into the machine, and we'll do our little flashback, which is always so fun. Oh, do we have to do all 3 of these for one? Here's the lockpicks. So her Miller is a thief? Really? Wow, that just messes up. Okay. Chin up, buddy. We didn't even have to twist his arms.
Password.
Go to hell, Kresvold.
Correct. Lucius, you have the keys? All 6 of them?
Oh, yes. Horadric came through like a professional. He tied up his father and tossed the whole house. Am I right, bro? Jove is waiting for us. Let's get on with it. It's so weird seeing these people that I've been voicing forever. They look so different. They seem so young and not even like the same person, but they have the same voice and they're the same person. Where have you been, Lucius? 2 legionnaires couldn't handle a feeble old man. Whoa. Let's begin. Listen to our words, Portal. We want to get rid of the ancient god, his laws and prayers and all the other stuff.
Besides, we want to learn how to build houses, sew clothes, grow food.
And also to give us the power to make others to do it for us. What? Lucius, why? What are we doing right now? Opening the portal? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What? I greet you, my children. What? Who the hell are you? I'm the one who possesses the knowledge to awaken and transform your minds. I will grant you the skills to make your hands strong and productive. I am the master. Well, guys, that's an epic fail. We just summoned the master? Or they just summoned the master? Bellkeeper constructed his machine on this hill. Seems like he was really smart. He was a genius. You know, I even feel a little sorry for him. Just imagine, he used the machine on his final day of service. And something went wrong. And the results are right in front of you. Very sad. Time to move on? What, the results are right in front of me? Wasn't there a skeleton in this when we got here? Are those the results he's referring to? Oh, look, we've got 2 boxes now instead of 1. Progress, ladies and gentlemen, progress. Speaking of progress, get out of my way, sir. I've got progress to make. Move! There's too many people. Ancient lockpick. And then next time, we will do the thing with dig and a bunch of other stuff as well. I don't know what our next project should be, though, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I can redo a couple areas. I don't know. There's a lot I need to do. And we're getting close to that 13 gold, so there's more we'll be able to do soon, too. And then a recipe, please be tanning agent. Pretty sure I know how to make that already. Ooh, and I believe it was Harvey in the comments mentioned that the witch now sells potions or recipes, so we might pay her a visit, too. Good old Clotho, and see if we can learn how to make flavor enhancer and then start enhancing the flavor of our gardens, because that would be awesome. Anyway, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and thank you all once again for 500. That's insane. It's just mind-boggling. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Until then, though, as always, take care.